On this edition of Forbes Sports Money, as the NBA lockout begins to creep into the season, the league faces serious financial consequences, including a potential drop in its credit rating. Astronomical rights fees for broadcasting sports is leading to a battle between sports fans and everyone else. Plus, the newest Forbes list and inside analysis of the biggest moves in sports starting right now. And hi, everyone. Welcome to Forbes Sports Money. I'm Bob Lorenz, joined as always by my co-host Michael Ozanian of Forbes Magazine. So let's get started on the show with Forbes' newest list, the 2011 Fab 40 at Forbes.com. What is that?
Bob, these are the 40 most valuable brand names in sports in the entire world.
All right, so here's the breakdown. Teams, businesses, athletes, and events. Let's start with teams and the most valuable team.
Well, the most valuable team this year is the New York Yankees. They've surpassed Manchester United, the English soccer team. The Yankees brand, the name alone, is worth $340 million.
All right, now how were the Yankees able to leapfrog Manchester United?
Brand extension, Bob. You're talking about the Yes Network. You're talking about Legends Hospitality Management, the business that they run with the Dallas Cowboys that manages stadiums. You're also talking about getting involved with IMG College, something that we've profiled in this show. So it's been through brand extension, using the Yankee name to generate revenue outside of baseball directly.
All right, now how does the breakdown of businesses compare to teams?
Well, when you get to businesses, what we look at is what would a business sell for in an arm's length transaction over and above what a similar business would go for. So, for example, Nike is the most valuable sports business. It's worth $15 billion by my estimates. That means that the Nike name alone contributes that much in market value to the Nike business.
All right, now there's an athlete under the Nike umbrella that's made a few bucks in his career and made a few bucks for them as well, Tiger Woods. He's always been number one, at least since he's burst onto the scene, but is he still at number one?
Tiger's brand value is $55 million because he earns $55 million more in endorsement income than the average of the top 10 golfers. And that's kind of surprising because he's fallen out of the top 50 in the worldwide golf rankings, but he's got a great deal with Nike where he actually gets a percentage of golf revenue. And he also actually recently signed a deal this June, a new sponsorship deal, which is the first deal he signed since sort of that scandal had broken and well, you know, it was in the news and He kind of fell to the side a little bit. So he is actually adding some sponsors.
You know, Michael, I'm curious about LeBron James. We've talked about him, and his move to Miami in a way hurt his reputation. He became a bit of a villain. Did that hurt him in the Fab 40?
No, in fact, if anything, it helped him. LeBron's brand value, Bob, is $20 million, which means that he earns $20 million more from his endorsement deals than the average of the top 10 NBA players. And in fact, he usurped Kobe this year, who had been the top brand in the NBA, but Kobe's brand value is now 14, LeBron's at 20 million. So LeBron's the top dog in the NBA right now.
All right, let's wrap it up by talking about events. I think I know the answer to this, but what is the biggest event?
Yeah, you know, it's the Super Bowl. That brand is worth $425 million. You know, for events, what we do is we look at revenue per event day. So the Super Bowl, obviously, one day. $425 million in revenue from TV ads, from merchandising. We even include their halftime show, which generates a lot of money. If you took all revenue from every day of the event, the Olympics would be the most valuable brand. But because it's over many days on a per event day basis, the Summer Olympics is number 2.
Ironically, I had that wrong instead. Super Bowl. I had National Snowmobiling Championships. Did that rank anywhere?
Number 11 just fell out of the top 10.
Sure it did.